Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Quit your dreaming now, the sun is on the rise. And by the end of the day, this dusty room will be 1,000 miles away. Once heard it said in a song, best keep to traveling on.
Well, good morning from the Bears Ears area of Utah. We have an awesome free camp right now. However, we will be leaving this morning. We had a really peaceful night last night, sat by the fire and watched some baseball. I am rooting for the Dodgers. They're doing pretty good. So it's fun. I thought, what a greater venue could we be in besides the actual stadium to watch a baseball game. It was so peaceful, quiet, but quite chilly. It was the first night that got below freezing since we've been here. So it was a little chilly, but we have the right gear, so we stayed warm. And today is going to be a fun day, going to be an exciting day because we are heading someplace that I've never been before. We are heading to the Natural Bridges National Monument. I have a campsite there, and from what I understand, there's going to be some awesome arches and natural bridges and maybe some ruins. So it's going to be a great day. We're getting camp packed up right now and getting ready to get on over there. All right, we have arrived at our campsite. It is huge. We've got a ton of space back here. Got a really large tent pad back there. Firing. It's a nice site. And it was actually relatively inexpensive, $16 total, reserved on recreation.gov. It is considered primitive camping, so no hookups, only pit toilets, and dry camping. Natural Bridges National Monument is located about 50 miles northwest of the Four Corners boundary of southeast Utah in the western United States, at the junction of White Canyon and Armstrong Canyon, part of the Colorado River drainage. It features the 13th largest natural bridge in the world, carved from white Permian sandstone of the Cedar Mesa Formation that gives White Canyon its name. If you follow along this loop road, there are many stops where you can overlook the bridges. However, you can also climb down to them on the trails. The three bridges in the park are named Kachina, Owachomo, and Sipapu, the largest, which are all Hopi names. A natural bridge is formed through erosion by water flowing in the stream bed of the canyon. During periods of flash floods, particularly, the stream undercuts the walls of the rock that separate the meanders or goosenecks of the stream until the rock wall within the meander is undercut and the meander is cut off, and the new stream bed then flows underneath the bridge. It was beautiful seeing that bridge from the overlook. However, we want to get down and see it from the base. So we're going to hike down. From what I understand, there are stairs and ladders, and we'll be right down, right near it. So right now we're just traversing down some slick rock, pretty typical for Utah. It's chilly today. I'm still wearing my puppy and it's about noon and the wind chill, it's cold. Look at that guy. We're headed along the trail right down here. You can probably see some people down below me. It's crazy that they built this. Hiking to the bridge required some stairs, some ladders, and walking over some sandstone. Looks like maybe some kind of ruin down here. It's beautiful down in here. We thought the view was so incredible from this bluff that we decided not to hike to the base as we wanted to make sure we saw everything in the park. We're now taking a short hike to check out some ruins, and the crowds have been way down here, so that is awesome. So we've been experiencing a busy October here in Utah. Humans have lived in the area around natural bridges since as early as 7500 BCE, as shown by rock art and stone tools found at nearby sites. Around 700 CE, ancestors of modern Puebloan people moved to the site, constructing stone and mortar buildings and granaries. These structures share similarities with those found at Mesa Verde National Park, which can be seen distantly to the east from the Bears Ears on the park's eastern border. Like many of Mesa Verde, the residents of natural bridges seem to have left the region around the year 1270. We were now headed to the last bridge of the day, the Owachomo Bridge. It is the oldest and among the longest arches in the region. It was also the most easily accessible to get to the base of, no ladders or stairs required. Just a few steps. On the drive back to camp, we got an awesome view of the region's namesake, the Bears Ears. Well, I'm back here at camp getting my power bank charged up with some solar so that I can watch the baseball game tonight. I'm gonna make some dinner tonight and enjoy the camp. As you all probably know, my preferred method of camping is boondocking like I was last night. However, sometimes I do like to show you all these campgrounds that are associated with the national parks or national monuments, just to show you what is available. And for the price, it was only $16. I figured it's a win-win. As I mentioned earlier, it has been a really busy October here in Utah. We tried to go to Canyonlands. We were planning on maybe doing a backpacking trip there, but at the very least, we were thinking we would car camp in the campground there and maybe do some day hiking in the Needles district. So it is first come, first serve. There is a B loop that you can reserve ahead of time. However, that was all booked out. So we took our chances on the A loop, which is first come, first served. And unfortunately, by the time we got there, it was completely booked. It was very busy there at the trailhead. So we were thinking it was just a little bit too crowded for us, and even if we would have camped just a little bit outside of the park and driven in to do some day hiking or backpacking, it just felt too busy. The drive-in, however, was absolutely beautiful. We drove through some cottonwoods with the beautiful fall color. The canyons there were beautiful. I've never been to that part of the park, the Needles district, so I've never driven that road, never seen any of it. So it really made me itch to get back there and get backpacking back there, but during a less crowded time of year, I think. Maybe early spring. It's still pretty cold early spring and the weather is still fairly unpredictable, so it seems to be less busy during that time of year. The arches today were beautiful and I really wasn't expecting to see ruins, so that was an added bonus. My first time here. I do like this area. I did visit this area earlier this year in the spring. Joey and I attempted to do the fish and owl loop, but he wasn't feeling well. I think he had giardia at the time. He had some stomach issues, so we didn't get to finish that, but we might do something here in this area before we leave. We'll have to see how it all pans out. I'm just gonna go ahead and relax here at camp for a little bit and then get dinner going pretty soon. Tonight I'm going to make kind of a makeshift Philly cheesesteak sandwich with some shaved steak, seasoned with salt, pepper, and garlic. I'm going to add some cheese to that, some barbecue sauce. We're going to put that on some of this rustic sourdough bread. If you've never had this bread, I highly recommend it. The only thing better is my niece Casey's homemade sourdough bread, but this is so good for store-bought bread. And then I'm going to pair that with a Caesar salad. It should be pretty simple. Bread is toasted. I'm going to start cooking the steak.
I can go on walking when I'm sound asleep. I can lose myself that way.
Looks pretty yummy, doesn't it?
Wanna see from the bright side. Keep my head in the game. Be a shaker out in the land of the living. Wanna be on the inside.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. I've got the Dodger game on, so I'm going to get back into the game and then get cozy in the back of the truck pretty soon because it's pretty cold tonight. I will see you all in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is another beautiful sunny day here in Utah. The sun feels amazing because it's chilly. So the sun is like a nice little heater. I'm gonna get some breakfast going. We watched the game last night. Unfortunately, my Dodgers didn't win. Woo! And Joey's happy about that because he's rooting for the Blue Jays. So he's excited. It was a chilly night, but we still slept well. Like I said, you got the right gear, you can sleep through this kind of stuff. I've got my 0-degree bag, so that's keeping me warm at night, and it's just beautiful. I love being here. I love the beautiful blue skies. That's one thing you can almost always count on here in Utah is beautiful bluebird days. We're gonna get the day going. We don't know exactly what the plan is. We're gonna kind of play it by ear, but we're gonna take you with us and maybe stop and do a little hike. Who knows? It's gonna be a good day though. The beauty of this lifestyle is you can change plans on a whim, and we've just been flying by the seat of our pants. We had some ideas initially, but we've kind of already changed that up, so we're gonna be changing it up again, but whatever we do, it's gonna be awesome. Wow. Good job. I just know in that drive there's no service. All right, we've got the truck packed up. We're ready to hit the road. We started out with a drive on scenic Byway 95 or the Bicentennial Highway. The highway is an access road for tourism in the Lake Powell and Cedar Mesa areas, notably bisecting Bears Ears National Monument and providing the only access to Natural Bridges National Monument. The highway does not serve any cities, but the small town of Hanksville is its western terminus. We are here just off Highway 95, which is a scenic byway. It is beautiful. It's one of my favorite drives in Utah. Absolutely gorgeous. I've shown it on the channel before, but we are at the Hog Canyon trail rest area, recreation area, and there's a mile-long hike, and we're gonna head down the canyon a little ways. I don't know how far we'll go, but we're gonna go check it out. I've never done that before, which is amazing. I've passed it several times, never done the hike. Well, that was a beautiful little stroll and definitely worth the roadside stop. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. We have made a decision as to where we're going, but you're gonna have to watch the next video to see where that is. It's been a great time. I hope that you enjoyed Natural Bridges National Monument. I think that place is super cool, super beautiful, definitely worth a visit. I recommend it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to hit the notifications bell and make sure to hit all notifications so that you don't miss a video. And I will see you all on the next adventure. You'll see where I wound up. See you soon, everybody. Bye-bye.